Alright, hey guys, Grant from SR Cardfighters bringing you a deck profile today on my Majesty Blaster deck. So mine is a bit different than others. It's nothing special, it's just how I build it. I find it really consistent and nice to play with, so yeah, let's get to it. We're gonna start off with starting Vanguard, Wingo Brave. Just really good searcher, so doesn't matter what blaster I'm missing, whether it's Blaster Blade, Blaster Dark, or MLB, I just get a search for him, but it has to hit, so go on to triggers. We play 8 crit triggers. I play 4 Epona and 4 Alabaster Owls. Moving on to others, I play 4 draw triggers, Margot. Just really good endgame card with it, and also when I need that extra boost, I put him into Soul. So my choice of draw trigger. And finally, I play 4 heal triggers, Yargalisso, Maiden, Elaine. Alright, that does it for grade 0s. So move on to grade 1s. I play 3 Toy Pugo. Just a really good 9k booster when I have 2 grade 3s on the field, including Vanguard. So yeah, it's really easy to get 9k off. I play 3 Knight of Friendship K. Good 10k beater. Whether I need, when I try to get some early damage out, I put him in the front because when he has when my Vanguard has a Blaster in his name, so either Blaster Blade or Blaster Dark, or MLB, he hits for a 10k base. So yeah, when I try to get some early damage out, I put him on. 8k Vanilla, Veil Sage Marin, no need to explain. I play 4 Zero Shield, Flash Shield Assault. I play 4 Blaster Blade, 3 of the trial deck, and 1 Triple R. Sadly, those aren't SP, but one day they will be. I play 3 Blaster Dark. I play only 2 Bedivere. Some people play 3 or more to get more damage. I only play 2 because I play tested it with 3 and it mostly ends up in damage. I play 2 Star Call. Same reason why I only play 2 is the same reason as I just explained in Bedivere. Star Call is basically just search for Blaster Blade or Blaster Dark, so really good searcher. So that does it for grade 2s. I'll move on to grade 3s. I play 3 Palamedes. Just a really good 13 hitter combined with 2 Pugo. They hit for a total of 22 without any triggers, so if you want to deplete their hand quick, play him. And finally, I move on to the main star of this deck. I play 3 Majesty Lord Blaster, my ace card. I play 1 Alfred. Just really good alternate Vanguard, and if I can't get Star Call or Wingo Brave off, I use his effect to grab either Blaster Blade or Blaster Dark. Hopefully I have one in hand by then, so really good card. And finally, my last card of the deck, I play SG Plate the Blaster. Some people don't play this and they sub out this guy and another card for Lake Maiden Lien. I don't play Lien because it just doesn't fit my style. Something you should know about this card is it's a really risky card and only ride it for endgame. I'll go through the pros and cons about this card. So let's go through the cons first. The first con is that if I have grade 3 Roll Paladin Vanguard, if this is the only grade 3 and I have a grade 2, I can't ride this as my grade 3. So if I don't have other grade 3, I can't ride this, because once I was like, oh, grade 2, I got this card, awesome, top deck, oh wait, I can't ride it. So yeah, that's a pretty bad effect. Another one is I can't put this card as rear guard, so if I put it as rear guard, I instantly retire it. So yeah, that's also a pretty bad effect. Another one is if I do not have Blaster Blade in Soul, I cannot attack. So sure, I can ride it, but if I don't have this guy in Soul, it's basically useless. The last con is that after this unit attacked during the battle, I have to go back to the grade 2 Blaster Blade. So I don't know what this is called. Degrade, unride, I'm not sure, but yeah, that's it for the cons. The pros, there are only 2 pros. So Counterblast 3, I attack all their units on the field. He's better than this guy, here than our common players. He's better. When this unit attacks, for every unit in Soul, I get an extra 2k. So usually I have a lot of Soul because I don't ride him right after MLB. I usually wait until I get quite a few Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark and Soul. And once again, he's only for endgame. There are two conditions I can ride him in. One is for endgame, but then I have to finish him off or else usually I'm screwed. The second condition is I play him when I want to get rid of their field. Like, let's say he has a low hand but a lot of rear guards. I play him so I can wipe out all his rear guards. But he has to guard his Vanguard, right? But he doesn't have to. But then, if I ride him by that time, he should have a lot of damage if I'm riding him. So he'll probably won't guard his Vanguard. He's probably at 4 or 5 damage, and he doesn't want to risk a crit. So since he has a low hand, I would only ride him if your opponent has, I'd say 3 cards is the max. 4 cards is way too big a risk. Even 3 is a risk, but I find it fine for me. But if you really want to play it safe, play him at 2. So that way I can stall because I wiped out all of his rear guards. So he doesn't have any other stuff to attack me with other than his Vanguard. So I can kind of stall and maybe win the game. But yeah, I wouldn't ride him usually unless it's probably the only way I can pull off the win. So yeah, that's it for my Majesty Lord Blaster deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and that's our Cardfighter signing out.